Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Banner Pilot, and we are back with more StarCraft today. Let's go ahead and finish up that mission from yesterday. Load up that save and get to it. So yesterday we left off, we were just about, well, actually, we ended up blowing up like a whole base. There's still a bunch of blue still all down here. Actually, there's a lot of blue down here. Good grief. I'm a little concerned. But, I think, as long as I don't send all my planes down there, should be fine. There's a Vespine geyser down there, I think. So, let's see. What am I gonna build? Oh, I'll make some, if I can find it. I'll make some, Goliaths. Just to clear all that up. And these guys will go over here. I think we'll start to clear up some stuff. Yeah, we can strike from the north, so we just gotta be careful. Some of these guys aren't as powerful as they were.
Reporting in.
Trying to get them all grouped up together. I'm gonna activate their cloak. There's not a whole lot of cloak for them, but they should be enough. Alright, not too bad. Ooh, those things are bad. Okay, things aren't going quite as well as I hoped. But it could always be worse. Whatever.
Your forces are under attack.
I don't mean to be a jerk and just leave them there, but honestly, they would have been followed anyway, so they were kind of hosed.
Go ahead, TACOM.
These guys have no idea what they're doing. Oh, they're stuck back there.
TACOM locked.
I did not know that.
Confirmed. Target designated.
I wish you could blow up the trees in this game. You'd clear up some space or whatever. Well, when it comes down to it, I'll just move this, and then I should be able to do some stuff with them. Hopefully. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll send those. Need to get you into it. But yeah, I'll send those into the base. Well, no, I'll send those out here because I really do want to clear up blue just for the principle of it. I got attacked last time, I guess. So, I think 5 should suffice, honestly, just for going up against all those turrets and stuff. I can't believe they can't squeeze out of there. It's weird.
Goliath online.
But I guess it doesn't matter because we can just lift off that and go from there.
Go ahead, TACOM.
I'm kind of curious if I even need to do those upgrades now. I mean, technically I got all the upgrades taken care of, and none of them apply to the Goliath anyway, so yeah, I'll just leave it unattached for now.
Systems functional.
Send these boys in and hope for the best. Hopefully they don't all die immediately.
Confirmed.
But things happen, so we'll see. It has been a very long day full of homework and
Target designated.
That's about it, really. This is like the only fun thing I've done all day today. I did go get some wings. That was kind of cool. We have a new restaurant here. It's not really like a new chain or anything, but we just got ourselves a Wingstop up here not too long ago. I was gonna say, are those guys gonna blow up my my Goliaths? I was. How do I get in there? There isn't really a spot, is there?
Capcom locked.
Oh, there's another Vespine geyser.
Acknowledged HQ.
Some area units to test out. Surprisingly strong ones, too.
Target designated. Acknowledged HQ.
Yeah, we might need more than one, Goliath. Why are you guys not getting out of the way? Y'all could have done better than that.
Channel open. Comlink online.
Alright, I'll send them up here.
Confirmed.
Could start a base over here. I don't really feel like it, though. You know, for those ones... if I can find them, because I had some... oh yeah, here's one.
Reporting in. Coordinates
I could just send that in and hope for the best.
Roger.
Oh, they're out of resources.
Goliath online.
Well, I guess I am moving my stuff over there now.
Roger. Attack formation.
As long as nothing unburrows from over here, should be safe.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh snap. Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Channel open.
There's that Zerg queen trying to slow him down. Well, honestly, I'll just lift this up. I can still use that, right? Oh, no, I can't. Well, that's fine. I can just make another one. But I might as well start making a spot over here. But I can keep it safe for me.
Comlink online.
Once that's destroyed, start moving them in.
Channel open.
Got some more Goliaths over here.
Target designated.
Could send him.
Functional.
Nah, he'll stay.
Yes, sir.
Do need to repair him though.
Orders received.
And then all these guys here, well, as many as I can select at one time, will end up going over here.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, snap. Forgot about that.
Goliath online.
Gotta be strategic. Got some range on him, that's for sure.
I can't build there.
Oh, look at that.
Reporting in.
Made short work of that.
Goliath online.
Oh, you butt.
Attack formation.
Come on.
Coordinates received.
At least I know I can just rely on the one. I wish there was a way to repair these, though. I feel like that's kind of a big omission in terms of your forces.
Goliath online.
I mean, they are the superior, like, unit to use, but still.
Target designated.
deserve a couple more perks than just being powerful. I guess I'd better get the rest of these boys over there.
Orders, Captain.
There we go.
Goliath online.
And it is gone. There are a lot of things that can kill my Goliaths, which kinda sucks, but I think we can kill it all before it gets too bad. What was that boy thinking?
Goliath online.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
That was very unfortunate.
Calling online.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Add-on complete.
Roger that. I read you.
Alright, well, if anything, we can just bum rush through.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Wow, I have access to all of them. And they're still making Zerglings. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I'm gonna need some Marines over there.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Rock and roll.
Where are you going? Oh, you dweeb! Ah,
Comlink online.
fine, be that way.
Target designated. Confirmed.
Oh, there's a lot going on over here.
Let's move.
Should just roll them into that base. I'm not gonna be like that. Bros, come on. These guys are like really bad at strategizing. I don't think any of these boys realized that they could have died there.
Systems functional.
Come on, everybody get together.
Go ahead, TACOM.
They are strong, that's for sure.
Target designated.
Let's take care of that creeper colony. Hopefully kill it before it kills too many of my guys.
Acknowledged, HQ. TACOM locked.
Got one of them. That's alright though.
Confirmed.
There's the NORAD. Technically we could go in here and just end the level, but I kinda want to blow up everything else. Just to be on the safe side of things. We got some Scourge over here too.
Comlink online. Target designated.
Your forces are under attack.
That is some massive distance for that that defensive unit there. Sorry about hitting the mic there, by the way.
TACOM locked.
I'm gonna focus on the stuff that can actually kill them.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, we got a little... Ooh. Oh, my cat's wanting in. One moment.
forces are under attack.
Takes ages to get in here. I swear, some of my guys have minds of their own.
Target designated.
Well, that's alright. It's just the one.
Acknowledged HQ.
So yeah, once all this stuff's done, I'll focus on the base, and then
Aircom locked.
honestly, we'll just, you know, go about the rest of the game. But I at least want to show up, or just, you know, do like a full-on conquest. It's more fun that way, I feel. And now that there's no more creeper colonies, at least right now anyway, I can do a lot more focus on the anti-air stuff here. Typically for land units, Goliaths aren't my favorite, but they definitely are the most useful units that you can make. They have anti-air, which is great for a vehicle anyway, and you know, their firepower is pretty alright. It's pretty consistent is the big thing. You get a bunch of them, you can just plow through enemies and stuff. Those Gatling guns really really matter. But you know, usually I stick to like siege tanks and stuff. They're a better defensive unit because of their siege mode, which is where they like plant themselves into the ground and like launch volleys at things and stuff. Which is cool, it's just they're not very practical for like, you know, invasion
Base is
purposes.
under attack.
They can be at times, but typically they're just kind of bullying us, aren't they? But typically you're gonna use like Goliaths or whatever for front end attacks. We might be able to
Forces are
get
under
that.
attack.
Systems functional. Channel open.
I'll leave them
Systems
there.
functional. Acknowledged HQ.
Reporting in.
If anything, I can send this guy to finish it off. There's no air unit or anti-air, so might as well. And honestly, at this point, I can just focus air units again.
Comlink online. Confirmed.
Well, I'll
Target
send them over there.
designated.
Upgrade vehicle armor. Should have done that before I sent in the Goliaths. But we're pretty much in the end game for this this particular level, so
Standing by.
that's fine.
Transmit coordinates.
Is there anything over here?
Vector locked in.
Watch, I'm gonna fly out. I'm surprised that's not going away.
Roger.
I'm gonna fly over here and there's gonna be anti-air somewhere. It's gonna ruin my day.
Rate awaiting launch orders.
Honestly, all this stuff's kinda taking its time going away.
Coordinates received.
I guess that's
Vector
okay though.
locked in. Coordinates received. Roger. Vector locked in. Attack formation. Roger.
Sorry, my cat's scooping the litter box next to me, and
Coordinates received.
I just had a thought. Like I moved my mic closer to it for some stupid reason. I really should have just kept it where it was. Upon retrospect.
Reporting in. Rate awaiting launch
I don't think you guys will hear anything, but still. It's a little something I wanted to keep in mind.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Oof, there is a heavy resistance over here. But I think we can do it. There's a lot of overlords, which is going to make stealth just practically impossible. But with enough people, anything's possible.
Reporting for duty.
Might as well build that refinery over here.
Orders, Captain.
Start repairing the base too.
Read the waiting launch orders. Read the waiting launch orders.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates.
Oh. Somebody else played a stupid game. I don't know why they keep thinking, oh, I can just walk over here and chase this guy down. They always return to base. And it's not like I can tell them to stop. They're already stopped. I guess I could put them in patrol mode. Makes them walk in place. Or walk, like, from point A to point B. And just stay in that specific spot. And attack whenever they need to.
Launch orders. Good to go, sir.
Awesome. Awesome.
Read the waiting launch
Just gonna tear
orders.
up that bag in there. Part of me dies a little inside for hear her jump out. You just hear all the litter that's like between her toes just fall out
Coordinates
onto the
received.
cardboard that's like right underneath it.
Attack formation. Coordinates received.
This means vacuum day is coming up.
SCV good to go, sir. Attack formation.
Oh man.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, vehicle plating's all done up and stuff.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Alrighty, looks like we got all of our wraiths. Let's see what we can do.
Locked in. Read the waiting launch orders.
Probably not a whole lot, but we're gonna see.
Locked in.
Actually, I really need to focus on the more heavy hitting stuff. Kill that stupid Zerg. Okay, that could have gone a little bit better.
Your forces are under attack.
Not the end of the world, though.
Outstanding.
Just a bit beefier than I was expecting. Our resources are going up pretty fast. We've got plenty of them, though, to be fair. But, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that...
Orders, Captain.
That's what ended up getting killed. It was that SCV I was sending over here. No biggie. As long as these idiots don't end up going up there. Guess I can live with that. Oz, find a room. I know this is your room, but come on, have some sense. Or have some decency.
Target
There's
designated.
children watching.
Acknowledged HQ.
Well, I don't know that for certain, but I'd assume that there's children.
Capcom lost.
Job finished.
Calling online.
I need to focus on that. 'Cause that will tear infantry up. So. There are so many units here. Oh my gosh. Well, that did not go as I'd
Yes,
hoped.
sir. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Affirmative.
Well,
Affirmative.
you. Well, no, you just get back to work. Honestly, I'm just gonna move the barracks over there and just pump out units left and right. Yeah. I can only select one building at a time. Gonna have you here. I'm gonna have you probably land over here. That is a shame, though. I was kind of hoping they'd be able to survive that. They're going surprisingly well with their resources, too. Thought they'd be up by now. Come on, let's go. Now, in theory, well, no, not in theory. In practice, what you should do is flank them. So you send a couple of these guys over here, and you know they attack from one end. Then you send another group of guys, and they attack from the other end, and so on and so forth. That's the ideal method that you want to do, but you know, I find it to be a little more work than it's actually worth. Not saying you shouldn't do it, it's just, you know,
Base is under attack.
there's better things you can do. Wow, that is getting absolutely wrecked. Oh, it's gonna blow up, dang it. Okay, I need to pay more attention, I guess.
Standing by. You got my attention. Calling online.
Once that gets built back up, and once these eventually make their way over here, we'll start, oh wow, they're already done. Go over here.
Right away, sir. Job's finished.
As long as they don't go up here and try to go over. They will. I have a feeling.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, you idiots. Oh my goodness. Why are you guys doing this, man? I don't understand your logic. Well, I mean, I understand your logic, but man, it's just so dumb. It's a crying shame.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, we got a level of resistance here. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Reporting in.
I read you. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That still has a lot of gas in it. Don't you go up there. You fools.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Start making some fire bats too. I typically stay away from making fire bats just because of the Vespene gas cost, but you know, it is kind of nice to have them here and there. They are a lot more effective against Zerg, so they have their purpose. It's just, given the choice, I think that Marines have the better end of the stick. They have weapon upgrades, so there's that. And I think they're a little bit faster than Firebats too. Fire bats have a slower rate of fire, which really leaves them more vulnerable than the Marines. So. Ultimately, you know, do what you want, but if you ask me, I think you should stick with Marines. Plus, I think they cost less too. Not really. I mean, besides the Vespene gas, they're the same.
Standing by. Visualized. Visualized.
Orders, Captain?
Make another refinery, I guess.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Your forces
Yes,
are
sir.
under attack.
What else is new?
Visualized.
Alright, we'll just make those build some reserves up.
Yes.
We'll see what these guys can do. Hopefully, something. Preferably before everything else kills them. It's that burrow ability, that's what really gets them. Those guys just ran past, so. Eventually, they gotta run out of resources.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Send these guys up there. Uh-oh. Come on, get up here. That is a brave man. His death will not be in vain.
Your forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
with Overlord's dead, they shouldn't be able to make too many more infantry, I would think. See? Infantry for the win, man. My goodness, look at all the Overlords coming by. That is the sign of a very busy boss. And that is a really strong structure. Goodness gracious, that's stronger than mine.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah. A lot stronger than mine. No, don't let them kill you. Yeah, now they can make it more.
Let's move.
Yeah, we might as well wait for this egg to be done. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you boys get closer. Ugh, it's those creep colonies, man. The worst. There's a queen nest. Actually, I think it would be safe to strike them from down here. Focus on their refinery. It's called a hydralisk then, but really that's their version of the refinery. They're trying to attack me with overlords, but overlords can't attack. You would think something that big could... Oh, it wasn't a refinery. It's the refinery then. Oh, it's that thing. No. What is the refinery? Oh, it's the Zerg extractor. That thing up there. we'll see it here in a minute.
Commander. Outstanding. Let's move.
Start sending air units in now if we really want to. What the heck. Make a couple wraiths.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Kill that stupid Zerg queen.
Let's move. Outstanding.
Oh,
Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move. Standing by.
what's a queen without a throne? Well, I guess it's still a queen, but, you know.
Commander. Go, go, go.
A little less cool, I guess.
Jacked up and good to go. Wraith awaiting launch orders. Let's move.
Yeah, bye, Queenie.
Rock and roll.
That range is ridiculous on him.
Go, go, go.
You know what, we'll say screw it. Just go for it. It's not that strong.
Jacked up and good to go.
Your sacrifices will not be in vain. They'll just be over the top.
Commander.
Alright, I got more boys over here.
Outstanding. Waiting
Keep forgetting about this stuff. So I did a little more testing with the console videos and stuff, and I'm still getting lag, unfortunately.
rock and roll.
Even when I tried using the Wii U, it just kept having lag issues. So, with that being said, I'm gonna try a couple more things. I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that until I upgrade, like, my CPU or something, I'm betting it's my CPU at this point. And maybe my video card, but it doesn't really use the video card for processing. Or at least I have it set not to. I can't get it to work with my my graphics card for some reason. But I think my CPU is just having trouble with the Elgato, so it's either that or it's the Elgato itself. But I'm gonna wait, or you know, it's still gonna be a little while before I actually do anything with it. But yeah, I think I'm going to try a couple things and see how those work. And if I like it, then we'll go back to playing Metroid Prime 3. My hope is that I can get emulation to work. I don't really like using emulation that much because I feel like it changes up the experience.
Wraith awaiting.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it legally because, like, I have the game. You know, and emulation's definitely not something new to me. But you know, I have the game, so you know, I'm playing it legally. It's just, it feels weird playing it on a computer and stuff. And I like to have my stuff as legitimate as possible. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I'm not going to be able to use the Elgato and record from the console. But I think to finish off Metroid Prime 3, I'm going to do something a little special for it. I think that'll be the only console that I do this with, though. Just because I personally am not having a very good time with it. But, you know, I'm enjoying the game a lot more than I did, but I'm still not entirely enthusiastic about playing it, so I think I'm going to run it on Dolphin, but I'm going to use a special version of Dolphin that makes it so that I can use a mouse and keyboard, so I can aim Samus's arm cannon with that instead of using just a Wiimote. It's possible too. If you look up on YouTube, it's something else. I think it's harder to do with Metroid Prime 3, but like Metroid 1 and 2 or Metroid Prime 1 and 2, it's perfect. But we'll see how 3 goes. Anyway, let's finish this up.
Rock and roll.
Oh, that's right. I gotta send Jim and, well, no, just Jim over there.
Go ahead, Commander. This should be good.
I think it's just Jim. Yeah, I don't see Sarah anywhere.
Standing by.
It's fine with me.
You got my attention.
All the Zerg in this area are dead as far as I'm aware. Unless there's something hiding up here.
Commander,
I don't think so. Guess it doesn't matter at this point, though.
Commander. Rainer here.
Rainer and 2 dropships. Okay, I'm stupid. So, yeah.
Standing by.
Just goes to show, gotta read the instructions. Shouldn't take too long though.
Give me
There's
some
nothing
of
up
this
here
shit.
except fossils.
Rock
We
and
can go over here, but I don't think there's anything too dangerous. Actually, they can't even get down here to begin with.
let's move.
So really, this mission can go by pretty fast, because if all you really need to do is send Jim and 2 dropships over here, you're pretty much golden. That's why they put so many air defense units around here, so...
Can I take your order?
It's fine with me. Unfortunately, with the fact that I just spent all that time blowing up bases that I didn't really need to blow up to begin with, I kind of wasted this episode on just finishing this level up. But, you know, I still think it's kind of fun just doing that. That's kind of one of the bonuses of actually playing RTSs. It's one of the main reasons why you play it to begin with. You play to blow things up. But yeah.
Can I
Next
take your
level,
order?
I think we get some new units. I'm not entirely sure. I think the next level is usually where I stop playing. But I'll continue on. I figure I'm just, you know, I've got to at least get through the base game. And then Brood War, you know, I'll more than likely play afterward too.
You're
So.
about the last folks I expected to show up. What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
Calling him by his first name? Ooh. So yeah, we get him on our side, and he's gonna help us out to some end, I guess. It's around this point where you start to think, or where you kind of start to get the idea that I think Minsk has a couple other things on his mind. But anyway, let's see what's up next.
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Minsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? Huh. This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mar-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes, and I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
And we'll do that tomorrow. All things considered, it's about 50 minutes long into this video, so yeah. Well, at least now we know what we're going to be doing tomorrow, and that was a bit of story exposition, so they're kind of trying to utilize the Zerg as a bioweapon. I haven't heard that in a science fiction story before, but, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we'll pick this up tomorrow. Not much else to say, honestly. You guys have a fantastic day, night, wherever you may be. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask if you decide to go out, and take it easy.